a lesson for political parties, particularly the PDP, to learn that if you violate your constitution, you violate the electoral guidelines you have made, you refuse to listen to the wishes and aspirations of your members, there is a consequence. And that is what has transpired today. The court has held that because the PDP, which is a self-contained business, has refused to comply by its own electoral guidelines, Section 50, 36 of its own constitution, and the provisions of Section 82 and 54 of the Electoral Act, its ad hoc delegate congress of 4th and 5th February 2024, the court just declared it as a nullity for the exclusion of 378 ad hoc delegates who were duly elected and who have been so accredited by the party, but were excluded. The implication of this is that PDP has no candidates because those delegates that were supposed to elect that delegates were excluded from participating in the party primaries. For us, it's a victory for the rule of law, and we must thank the judiciary because the judiciary remains the last hope of the common man.
This is a huge blow to Ighodalo, the PDP governorship candidate in the upcoming governorship election in Edo State. It alters the entire equation. With PDP no longer on the ballot, it means the battle is between the Labour Party candidate Olumide Akpata and the APC candidate Senator Monday Okpebholo. The window for conducting governorship primaries for the election has passed, so the only way Ighodalo, the PDP candidate, can put himself back on the ballot is to appeal the verdict of the Federal High Court. If he loses on appeal, that means he will have to appeal to the Supreme Court. That will take so much time because the election is just 2 months away. Yes, practically 2 months. Election is being held in September of this year. So we might be witnessing the situation in Zamfara a few years ago being repeated in Edo State. But this time, the candidate will not contest the election. In Zamfara, the candidate contested and won, but he was removed because of primaries, all the problem they had during the primaries. It's always good, like the lawyer said, to always follow due process. If people are not ready to abide by their own regulations, the regulations and laws guiding their own party, it shows that they will be lawless when they get elected. Just like El-Rufai, who was so lawless when he was in power. He caused the detention of many people for long periods of time without trial. He also disobeyed many court orders. Today, he's in court, fighting for his rights, fighting to clear his name. He has taken the Kaduna State House of Assembly to court because of his indictment that he mismanaged or stole more than 400 billion naira. In Edo State, it seems that many of the party faithfuls and even executives of the party had a premonition about this verdict because the past few days alone, many members of the party have been resigning en masse. Sometimes in a particular ward, all the ward executives will resign en masse. At the state level, you see people decamping. It's as if the members are in a competition to see how fast they can desert the party. Now, looking at the turn of events, it seems that the chances of Olumide Akpata of Labour Party winning the governorship election in Edo State have increased by many-fold. Not that it was in doubt before, because both the APC and PDP candidates are campaigning with the brand of the leader of Olumide Akpata's party. That's talking about Peter Obi. Everyone knows that he is associated with obedience. In fact, the name OBI is his name. So it makes no sense that other candidates from other parties are banking on a brand that is associated with another candidate to win the election. Ighodalo has been campaigning with obedience all along, and lately, the APC candidate Monday Okpebholo unveiled obedience for Okpebholo. So right now, there are obedience for Okpebholo, obedience for AI, and obedience for Olumide. In fact, the funniest thing is that Olumide is not even using any obedient anything because he knows that obedience are backing him. It shows that other candidates recognize the fact that he is ahead of all of them, that the election is his to lose. That's why they are banking on his base to win the election. Now that Ighodalo is no longer on the ballot, what will obedience for AI do? Thanks for watching.